Welcome to India's capital city of Delhi for semi-finals day at the Yonex Sunrise India Open. Delhi, a vibrant metropolis where culture and tradition blend so effortlessly with the modern world, and in sporting terms, India is a country where cricket has traditionally hogged the headlines. But this week, all attention and focus has turned to the badminton action here at the Siri Fort Sports Complex, as two of the home players have a chance to create history. Now, as you can see from the calendar, the Yonex Sunrise India Open, the second event on the 12 tournament MetLife BWF World Superseries. We had a complete change in the Super Series calendar this year. January and February were left free, giving the players a 2-month sabbatical at the beginning of the year. And at the end of the year, of course, it's the Super Series finals, and the destination this year, as it was last year, is Dubai. The Super Series finals from the 9th to the 13th of December this year. And of course, it's only the top 8 players or pairs in each of the 5 disciplines who will qualify for the destination Dubai Super Series finals. And what a success it was. The first staging last year in Dubai. The players really enjoyed themselves, and they're already talking about their desire to qualify once again for the destination Dubai Super Series finals. Well, as I say, it is semi-finals day today. Never before has a home player reached the final of the Indian Open when it's been part of the Super Series. We're starting with mixed doubles, and the defending champions Jochen Nielsen and Christina Pedersen up against Praveen Jordan and Debbie Susanto. Then women's singles in the battle of the world champions, the former world champion Ratchanok Intanon up against the current world champion Carolina Marin. Then men's doubles, and Chai Biao and Hong Wei looking for a 5th Super Series tournament final. They're up against the European champions Vladimir Ivanov and Ivan Sozanov. Then the first of the home players, the women's singles, Saina Nehwal, the Olympic bronze medalist. She's up against the unseeded Yui Hashimoto of Japan. Then the last of our semi-finals, the qualifier from China, Xue Song, up against Shrikant Kadambi, the number 2 seed, looking for his 3rd final of the year. What a meteoric rise he's had through the world rankings to one of the world's leading players. So, of course, with 2 Indian players contesting today's semi-finals, it really is a tremendous lineup. But we're starting with mixed doubles, as I say, and this is the draw from the quarter-final stage. And as you can see, we will be concentrating on the top half of the draw. Incidentally, the 3rd quarter there, 2 unseeded pairs, the Singapore and the Indonesian pair. But the number 2 seeds, the bronze medalists from the World Championships last year in Copenhagen, Liu Cheng and Bao Yi Sin. But as I say, we are starting with the mixed doubles from the top half of the draw. So it is the defending champions Jochen Nielsen and Christina Pedersen, the number 1 seeds from Denmark, up against Praveen Jordan and Debbie Susanto, the number 7 seeds from Indonesia. So let's go courtside and join our MC to introduce the players. Well, a year ago, this Danish combination were the number 3 seeds here at the India Open, and in the final they had a tremendous match against the number 4 seeds Go Sung Hyung and Kim Ha Na, winning the title in 3 thrilling games. Of course, this is such an interesting match. Both pairs were bronze medalists at the semi-finalists, I should say, at the recent All England Championships. Cornelia Schroeder, our umpire, her first duty, the toss of the coin. Now, did Christina Pedersen say that she wanted to choose ends. She seemed to be pointing to the near side of the court as we look down, but there is Debbie Susanto, 25-year-old, born in Palembang in South Sumatra. And they're the oldest player on court, 36-year-old Joachim Fischer Nielsen from Copenhagen. And his partner, 28-year-old Christina Pedersen from Aalborg in North Jutland. They are the reigning European champions. They are the #1 seeds, and they have a current world ranking of #2. In fact, this is the 17th week in total that they have been world #2s. Defending champions making their 3rd appearance here, and they've had a good start to the year because they've been in 2 finals, having won one of their finals already. They won the Malaysian Grand Prix Gold event and then reached the final of the German Grand Prix Gold as well. Semi-final of the All England, so this is their 4th tournament of the year. And looking at their matches so far, well, they've been very convincing indeed. All of their matches in 2 straight games, including yesterday's quarter-final against Kenichi Hawakawa and Misaki Matsutomo of Japan. So the Danes look good in defence of their mixed doubles title here. Their opponents, of course, the #7 seeds from Indonesia. There is Debbie Susanto, 25 years of age. Her partner is just 21. He'll turn 22 next month. He's from Pontang in Borneo. They are, as you can see, ranked 12 at the moment, and like their opponents, that's the highest they've ever been, and this is their 12th week in total. Now, this is only their 2nd appearance as a pair because they only formed their partnership at the start of last year, and of course they were quarter-finalists a year ago. So this year, well, they had a big win yesterday, I can tell you, because they had to defeat the #4 seeds, Lu Kai and Wang Yaxiong of China. And of course, that Chinese pair were winners of the Swiss Grand Prix Gold, the event just prior to this Super Series tournament. So, saved 2 game points in that opening game against the #4 seeds from China before winning it 23-22, 22-12. So they, like their opponents, are playing well, and like their opponents, a 3rd semi-final of the year. Now, of course, this is not the first time these 2 pairs are meeting each other, because they met each other in the final of the 1st tournament this year on the international calendar, which was the Malaysian Grand Prix Gold event. And there you can see 2 straight games. It was the Danish pair who won on that occasion. In fact, they've won all 4 previous occasions. So this is the 5th meeting between these 2 pairs. And if you're an Indonesian supporter, that statistic is probably a little ominous. But as I say, with the Indonesians only just forming their partnership a little over a year ago, they are developing as a partnership all the time. So there is Cornelia Schroeder, our umpire. Umpires and service judges from all over the world. And neutrality ensured for all of these matches. Kulkarni of India is our service judge, as you just saw. Well, we can see a little bit of strapping on the back of the neck there of Praveen Jordan, the Indonesian coach. So it's always nerve-wracking time, isn't it, for coaches and players? Now, there we are. Now, obviously a bit of a shoulder strain, or maybe just didn't sleep so well, and a bit of a stiffness in the neck there. Let's not hope it's nothing too serious. the player's just about ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Joachim Fischer Nielsen, Christina Pedersen, Denmark. And on my left, Praveen Jordan, Debbie Susanto, Indonesia. Debbie Susanto to serve, to Joachim Fischer Nielsen. Lavo, play.
So the first of our semi-finals gets underway. The defending champions from Denmark, nearest to us, up against the number 7 seeds from Indonesia. Ooh, that's a bit loose. Yeah, what it deserved. What on earth was he thinking? Well, certainly if you're a follower of badminton, you'll understand the tactical awareness that's needed for the mixed doubles discipline. And then look down towards the back line from Joachim Fischer. Yep. And of course those standard tactics, as it is for all doubles events, is to try and get on the attack, try and get the shuttle going in a downward direction. And of course, it's a biological fact that men tend to be stronger physically than women, so you really want the man at the back of the court thundering down the smashes. And women tend to be more flexible and more agile than men, and therefore you want them at the front of the court, where you have to really twist and turn and react very, very quickly to try and make the interceptions there. So in very basic terms, the tactics we will see with both the female players on court trying to get forward to the net as much as possible and dominate that front court area. If you can do that, then you tend to force your opponents to lift the shuttle, and then you're in that attacking formation. And wide.
Serves over. 2-all.
Oh, what a good flick serve. Oh, the luck of the net cord, for which she immediately apologises.
3-2.
Olympic bronze medalist, twice World Championship bronze medalist, this Danish combination.
Serves over. 3-all. Serves over.
Error on the low serve.
4-3.
And I should think it is fairly intimidating serving to Joachim Fischer. He's a tall man, 189, that's 6'2.5". Oh, what a return. Yeah, very interesting as the shuttle was lifted short.
5-3.
Christina Pedersen absolutely moving her base position. Look, she comes out as if to say to her partner, hit the smash, follow forward. That's great understanding between the two players. just wide. Well, we have got the instant review system in operation here this week.
5.
2 challenges allowed per match. Unless, of course, you get a challenge correct and you keep that challenge. So it's very similar to tennis. Brilliant defence. My goodness me. Well, I've been critical in the past of Pedersen's defensive play. That was a moment of magic. Superb. Look at it. Not just getting it back, but getting it back with interest. And look how she's moved forward as well. Good defence again. He's got a big, powerful smash, has Praline Jordan.
5, 6.
Yeah. Full body weight into that.
Service over. 7, 5.
Opened up a little 3-point cushion. Up until now, never more than 2 points between the two pairs. That's nice.
Service over.
Nice net shot from Jordan.
6, 8.
Look how he reached out. Oh, he played it accurately too. Nicely done. Well, that was very, very good under pressure from Debbie Susanto. Of course, Debbie Susanto had a very good partnership for many years with Mohamed Rajal. In fact, they reached number 6 in the world ranking. Now, what's going on here? Referee is called. Oh,
There's some taking photographs with flashlights. Yeah? That side.
yeah. That is excellent that we could hear what she was saying and what the problem was. Now we know what the issues are.
Play.
Oh, what reactions. You know, I just thought to myself, what a great shot from Debbie Susanto.
9,
She's just put
7.
enough power on it to get it past Jochen Fischer, but he played that interception from behind him and played a winner. Super badminton. Oh, mighty close, and I think there was a thought process of should we challenge that. With only 2 challenges. Yeah, difficult to tell. Perhaps saving challenges for a more crucial stage of the match.
Audience are requested not to use flash during the rally. Thank you.
Oh, he's done it again. Already a couple of times blocking the shuttle across court from the left-hander, and Debbie Susanto is onto it very quickly. Excellent. Anything loose to either of these women on court. They're both superb front court players. So it is the defending champions who have the narrowest of possible margins. At the mid-game interval, just 1 point in it. Minutes and play to the mid-game interval. Now, where's the Danish coach? Jesper Larsen. I was having a good old chat to Jesper earlier today in the hotel where we were staying. I said I didn't see you yesterday. I saw that Joachim Fischer was doing some coaching after he'd played his mixed doubles match. He assured me that he was here and about, but I don't see him courtside now on the adjoining court in the other semi-final.
11-10.
Is there no Danish players there? Perhaps he's got Danish players that he's talking to at the moment off the court somewhere. Oh, some Japanese fans in. Yeah, they're very welcome too. Well, that was a super idea.
13-10.
The athletic leap in the air, trying to take all pace out of the shot and play the drop shot. In fact, looking down towards that line, trying to work out whether maybe he should have left it. Would it have gone wide? Well, we'll never know. Well, once again, there's flashlight right behind the court, while Pedersen is trying to serve, and it is very, very distracting. Problem is, with all these modern cameras and camera phones and so on, it's all automatic. Flashlight, if it. I'll remember to switch it off. Well, my day, you had to remember to switch the flashlight on. Giving away my age. Just wide.
12-13.
very clever the way all four players are trying to exploit the mid-court area. Trying to get it past the net player, but making the shuttle land in front of the rear court player. So it's not a defensive shot, it's very much an attacking shot. So it's played quite softly into those mid-court areas, but it is very, very effective. Oh, brilliant. Great play from Pedersen.
15-12.
No wonder she celebrates. Yeah, even a point of congratulation from her partner there. Don't know why I say even. They're very supportive of each other. Yeah. Applying the pressure at the crucial stage of this opening game. Oh, good return. Yeah. That one much flatter, pushed straight into the chest of Fisher Nielsen. This time from the left-hander. Instead of hitting upwards across court towards the net, he was hitting downwards. This one here, look at that, that's lovely. And then he goes cross court from his forehand side, so really switching the direction of his attacking shots, making opponents twist and turn.
Serves over. 14-17.
Players allowed to towel down. Well, I was telling you that Debbie Susanto had a very good mixed doubles partnership with Mohamed Rejal. Praveen Jordan spent a little over a year playing with Vita Marissa, who is a very experienced Indonesian player, and she taught him an awful lot about the tactics of mixed doubles, and I do like the way that they've used an older player to bring on this youngster, because Praveen Jordan, at only 21 years of age, he is a huge talent for the future. You can see he's a physically strong athlete, and when he gets his tactics and that real understanding of the mixed doubles discipline, well, I think he's already world class, but I think he's going to start winning some of the majors.
17. Yeah.
Oh, here we go again. Yeah, more flashlights. Good rally. Oh, it was going wide. Oh, I suspect that might be the longest rally of the match so far.
Serves over.
Yeah, both pairs keeping it tight.
18-15.
Oh, only 21 shots. Thought it was longer than that, but I suspect it probably is the longest rally of the match so far. keeping it straight.
19-15.
Gone are the days where men feel the necessity to smash on the women. The women's defences now are just as strong as the men. And therefore, the placement is everything. And placement and angle there. And at 340 kilometres an hour, that winning smash from Jochen Fischer. That's 211 miles per hour. Oh, that's a shocking serve. Dear me. Not what it deserved. It was a nice, I liked the thought process of trying to go out wide, but it was just far, far too loose. Oh, my goodness, we won't see a better return of serve than that. Just brushing across the shuttle. That is exquisite. What a way to bring up game point opportunities. And first time of asking the defending champions and #1 seeds.
Nielsen, Pedersen, 21-16.
21-16 in 21 minutes. And the opening game to the defending champions from Denmark, Jochen Fischer Nielsen and Christina Pedersen. Saying something about pushing deep into the back corners of Jochen Fischer, and if he is saying that, I would wholeheartedly agree. He's so good coming forward to the mid-court area that if you can get the shuttle deep into the back corners and move him from side to side at the back, and I can assure you that's easier said than done. Putting that into practice, it's all very well in theory, but putting that into practice is quite difficult.
Debbie, are you receiving? Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, I'm absolutely fascinated by the fact that the Danish coach, Jesper Larsen, wasn't courtside.
Level.
And I can only assume that perhaps this Danish mixed doubles pair are now competing as independent players rather than being funded by the Danish Badminton Federation. I need to check that out. Or maybe they just don't want any coaching. Maybe they'd prefer to be left to their own devices. But certainly the Indonesian coach was present. And I thought he was probably, or possibly, instructing his players to try and move Jochen Fischer from side to side at the back of the court. Yeah, it's well taken. Yeah, it's a shoulder problem. You can see that strapping just appearing from below his shirt sleeve as well. It goes up to his neck. It's going wide. Yeah, thought it was going to hit that for a moment.
Service over. 2-1.
Yeah, it was a nice idea though from Debbie Susanto. The block shot and moving forward. Yeah, there's flashlights still going off. We need our arena attendants to just keep an eye. I'd really like to see Praveen Jordan doing a little more to involve Debbie Susanto at the front of the court. I think he's got to be more thoughtful about his placements of shots so that she's got a possibility of intercepting. Yeah, he seems to be just losing his way. Looked very disappointed after that rally. Yeah, look at his body language. Yeah, it's only early stages of the second game, and I've seen Praveen Jordan play some sensational badminton. So he needs to try and lift his spirits here. Oh, that's a good foot serve.
5-1.
Much better smash from Praveen Jordan. The channel attack in between the two Danish players. Now, if that had come back, it would have been in the hitting zone of Debbie Susanto.
2-6.
He's always very expressive on court. I do enjoy watching him play. Great serve. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, no wonder he's frustrated with that. Tosses his racket in the air. And even misses catching it.
7-2. Praveen. Praveen.
Well, the umpire's going to... always trying to warn Praveen Jordan. Well, there's nothing malicious about that. That was just sheer frustration. Just wide. Oh, there's going to be a challenge here.
Christina Pedersen.
Well, I agreed with the line judge.
Challenge called out.
No, difficult to tell. Yeah, line judge was right, and unlike yesterday, I've got one right as well.
Serves over.
So that's quite clear. Just one challenge remaining. Now, why are they looking at that? Oh, yes. That's because it hit him in the face. Yeah, he's a tough man. Won't let that bother him. Just a bit of pride that's been hurt, I think. Well, it was a great return of serve. Not that the serve was that good. Oh, round the back. Oh, sensational. And it's a shot like that from Praveen Jordan that could just lift the spirits and give him some belief back. Look, he's under pressure, behind the back, plays the perfect defensive shot. Fabulous. A moment of inspiration. Super play. What a rally. Well, that round-the-back shot has indeed lifted the Indonesians. All of a sudden, it's believable that they can catch back up.
7-9.
Just 2 points in it. Good man. Oh, that's a great smash and better defence. Oh, what a pity. What a pity that such a good rally ended with really a pretty poor unforced error. Did he change his mind? He lets the shuttle come to him. He's taking it low. You can't possibly play back to the net in mixed doubles from that position. So mid-game interval, 4 points the advantage.
Scored 1, 20 seconds. Scored 1, 20 seconds. Players, please come.
Oh, the umpire's going to have one.
That is correct, but the screens are not, so we rely on that, okay?
Yeah, very clear. Good to hear what the umpire is saying. Her score pad is correct, but the scoreboards
11-7.
at the back of the court are not correct.
Late.
So she's relying on her score pad.
That's you. 11-7.
11-7, yeah. We're correct. Players are correct, umpire's correct. Well, going for a very ambitious shot there, York and Fisher.
8-11. 8-11.
The call from Christina Pedersen to her partner to leave it, and it was a wise decision.
Serve's over. 12.
Yeah, it wasn't really in a position to play it anyway. It's a couple that York and Fisher has missed now coming forward.
Serve's over. 9-12.
There's some great reactions in that rally from both the female players on court.
New racket. Joachim is receiving. 9-12. Play.
Oh, that was going out, surely. Oh, that's nice. And that with the Indonesians is exposing the fact that they don't quite yet have that complete understanding who's going for which shot. I have to say it was a very good shot by the Danes. Probably would have beaten any player in the world, in all honesty. just long. Well, that, I'm certain, is the sort of shot that the Indonesian coach has been talking about at the intervals. He's challenging. It was called out, and I think the line judge got it right to challenge a call on the back line, the opposite end to where you are, is perhaps a little bit risky. The time is running out. You might as well have some. Yeah, it was out.
Susanto have one challenge remaining. Play.
Well, once again, he was trying to play deep into the backhand corner of Joachim Fischer, but he was alert to it this time and played a superb backhand. Struck above the waist, says our service judge.
Service over.
Well, the hand signal to me was quite clear. Above the waist. And the reason we have some hand signals from the service judge is because if there's any language barrier, then the players know immediately without it having to be verbalised. Susanto trying to take the captain's role and trying to encourage her younger partner because he has gone a little flat. And there goes Yonex with the back line, and now just 3 points away from the final once again for the defending champions. I think that's 3 they've hit long of the back line. Is that in the last 4 rallies?
19-11.
Yeah, good smash. Great steepness. And match points have arrived. 9 opportunities for the Danes to book their place in the final once more. Perhaps too little, too late. Good serve. Yeah. That's exactly what I've seen him doing in the past. Beautiful serving like that. Get behind the shuttle, play the winning smash using his power. But we just haven't seen enough of that in this semi-final from the young man from Indonesia. This time, and the Danes celebrate. 2-game victory over the Indonesians, the number 7 seeds, but the number 1 seeds, the defending champions from Denmark, Jochen Fischer Nielsen and Christina Pedersen. She'll be on court later today in the women's doubles, but job done in the mixed doubles. This the final rally.
21-16, 21-14.
The moment of victory. 2 straight games, as I say. 47 minutes for 21-16, 21-14, and the defending champions have a chance tomorrow to retain their title. Well, Praveen Jordan, there's no question about his potential. Needs to really get his mental game together, because that's where the Danes are so good. Mentally strong, keep supporting each other. So they take leave of centre court, but it really was a very fine mixed doubles semi-final. So the first of our semi-finals completed, and as you can see, the Danes off to the perfect start in defence of their title. Next up is women's singles and the battle of the world champions, the former world champion against the current world champion. Then men's doubles, of course, with the European champions against the Chinese pair of Chai Biao and Hong Wei. Then the second of the women's singles, and we end with men's singles. The last two semi-finals, of course, involving home players. But with the women's singles coming up next, our first women's singles semi-final will be from the bottom half of the draw. Now just look at that from quarter-final stage. 7 different nations, 2 Japanese players, but 7 different nations, 4 different nations represented at semi-final stage. Now just a year ago people were telling me that women's singles was dominated by one country. How it's all changed. That really is a very healthy situation.